Good morning. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, Instagram. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everyone watching. My name is Kyle. I'm the Crystalline Mage, and it is weekly Oracle cards time. It's 9 a.m. Sunday in Perth, and today we are going to be working with the Earth Magic Oracle cards. I'm excited about these ones. I put it to you last night in my stories, and the response was overwhelming for the Earth Magic cards over the Wisdom of Avalon. So today it is these ones. I hope we are all well. Happy Sunday to you. I hope those that are in school holidays are enjoying school holidays. I know that daylight savings has just hit us in the southern hemisphere, so those in the east, it's now lunchtime, I'm pretty sure. Good morning, everyone. Shout out to where you're from, how you're going, how the week's been, how this retrograde season has been hitting you. We have the new moon on Wednesday, which is very exciting. Hello, hello. Lots of people in this morning. Today we are working with the Earth Magic Oracle cards, and I'm going to give them a good old shuffle before we get started because that's how they are. Good morning, good morning. This is one of my oldest and most favorite decks. Oh, no worries at all. You're under no obligation to say thank you. But I'm glad it's helpful. Glad it's helpful. Yes, we love to see when they correlate, absolutely. And I love being able to sit in bed. Happy days. I'm not that far from my bed, to be fair. I can return to it later. That's good. We like having fun. So for those that don't know, the Earth Magic Oracle card is a really beautiful, or the Earth Magic Oracle cards are a really beautiful deck that work with all aspects of nature, and it helps to really give us some amazing guidance. I use this in all of my readings that I do, my personal readings that I do. It's one of my favorite decks to work with. It's one of those ones that's clear, really beautiful. It's going to be to the point. It's going to show us exactly what we need. For those that don't know, I will be pulling one card for every day of the week, pairing those with crystals, and then an overview card for the whole week. Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. Taking it easy this weekend. Just going to move those to the side. For those that just joined in, Earth Magic Oracle today, a beautiful Oracle card deck. They have been very well used, you can see. They're very well loved and appreciated, and if you've had a reading from me, then you will know them. Alright, we're nearly ready. As I said, I use these very regularly, so I just need to make sure that they are ready for the collective. Nearly there. And I know that there will be some people that will be currently loading up at the botanical restock. Anyway, alright, so today is Sunday the 3rd. Sunday the 3rd of October. We will be going through till Saturday the 9th. I'll be pulling one card for every day of the week, and I'll be pairing each of those cards with crystals to give you a bit of guidance. We'll pull an overview card. That will be our final card. And a bit of overview extra guidance for the whole week. Everyone, take a little breath. Today is Sunday, the 3rd of October, and our card for today is This is a very, very lovely way to start for everyone. Now, this actually means a lot of things. The mountain and strength can show us first our own strengths. Maybe we have been ignoring our own gifts. Maybe we've been ignoring how good we are and ignoring our own abilities. Maybe this is telling you that whatever you're dealing with at present, whatever's happening around you at the moment, the way to get through it is by using your strengths. At the moment, I understand there's lots of chaotic energy, lots of stuff going on around everyone. So the more we are sort of true to ourselves and our own abilities, I think the quicker we will and smoother we will get through the next couple of weeks of this retrograde period. I also think that this is really about listening to yourself and listening to your abilities and trusting that you can do the thing, that you can do whatever it is that you're planning, whatever it is that you're trying to do, wherever it is that you're trying to go, by sort of being strong within yourself, sort of staying within your truth. We love it. It's a perfect thing. The cards will always call us out, and the cards never lie, right? You all know that. You all know I love to say that. This is beautiful. Like, stay within your strength. Trust yourself. Be immovable. Be really grounded. And by being grounded, you can then reach higher. So if you're quite intellectual, use that side of you. If you're more intuitive, use that side of you. If your gut feelings, use those. If you need to analyze and think things through, do that. If you can, like, be practical, be practical. This is, like, be true to yourself and be yourself. Crystal-wise, for sort of good grounding strength, obviously black tourmaline, smoky quartz, brown tourmaline are all going to be good options. Onyx, great options. But also tap into crystals like rhodonite and labradorite that help us to tap into our personal gifts and our own abilities and whatever it is that we're good at. Those couple of crystals are also very, very helpful for that as well. So today, spend a bit of time thinking about who you are, what you're good at, what makes you you, especially in regards to what you're trying to do with your future. Think about work, think about life, think about career, think about family, romance. It doesn't really matter where it sits within your life. It could be all of the above. It could be a couple of things. It could be just one. You think about it. Take time out today. Get yourself grounded. Work with earth. Get yourself sort of outside if you can. Red jasper feels good, bloodstone, hematoid quartz. Like, if you feel also, this could also for me be referring to a bit of physical energy, you know, especially for us in the Southern Hemisphere. We've been going through winter. It's a time to sort of start building ourselves up. So building up strength, building up energy, building up momentum. As I said, red jasper feels good. Hematoid quartz feels good. Strawberry quartz, red aventurine, flower agate, sort of good physical energy stones that are going to boost you physically. Bloodstone's another one as well. So that's today. Mountain and strength. We like it. It's good. And I just heard in my head Tibetan quartz as well, because it comes from high up, right? All right, so tomorrow is the 4th of October, and our card for tomorrow is perspective. Yes, we do. So I'm glad you've got that. Perspective is great. No worries at all. Have a good one. And yes, watch it back as many times as you need to. Our card for tomorrow is the Milky Way and perspective. This is good, because when we see our strengths, by seeing our strengths today, by seeing how good we are at whatever it is that we're doing, and by focusing on our strengths and not our weaknesses, we can actually see a bigger picture start to appear. We can start to feel more connected to the whole. We can start to get out of our own way. Does that make sense, everyone? I love this because it shows the whole fact that we're in a spiral. We're in this energy that is always spinning and swirling. And if we are able to sort of take ourselves out of the chaos and the madness, we can sort of see the big picture quite easily. So step out of yourself, take yourself out of yourself and see the big picture, see the perspective. Ask for opinions of others that you are comfortable and you feel safe with. This is a good time to have conversations, to actually talk to people and to actually gain a bit of perspective on your own life, especially if they are separate from it and have an outside view. It could be very, very helpful for you to see yourself more clearly instead of seeing the forest for the trees. This is, for me, a good time to ask for help, a good time to reach out, a good time to work with those you trust. And if it is by reaching out to the universe, your guides and your angels, and that is who you trust and that's who you want to work with and connect to, that's fine. It doesn't have to be people. It doesn't have to be someone that you can touch and talk to like that. It can be someone that you're connected to in spirit, one of your guides. If you feel safer that way, gaining perspective, take as much time as you need to make decisions. Remember, Mercury retrograde, you should never make quick decisions. And if you do make a quick decision, you then sit with it for the time being until Mercury retrograde is finished so you can move forward from it, if you can. But yeah, this is a good time to take yourself out of yourself, give yourself a bit of a bigger viewpoint, try and see the big picture, ask for a bit of help, ask for a bit of outside perspective to look in on your life. And also, I think, in regards to sort of following your strengths, following what you're good at, I think it's also helping you to see, it's not endless. I hope that makes sense. There is scope to move. Things are not going round in circles. They're moving in a spiral. They're not going round and round like this. It's going, upwards. It's traveling up in a spiral, traveling away from itself. So we are always growing, evolving, and transforming ourselves, hopefully, right? So for crystals for tomorrow, for perspective, andalusite or chiastolite are great for perspective. Sugilite is great for perspective. Azurite, dumortierite, shattuckite, lapis lazuli, think really dark blue indigo crystals, indicolite, all really, really good. Charoite would be really great for sort of spiritual perspective if you need it. And even simply selenite, moonstone selenite, just sort of take you out of yourself a bit and go up into space. And if you want some really quick moving, I would go Libyan desert glass, moldavite, tektite of any ilk would sort of give you some good shifting ability as well. Does that make sense? All right, so that's Sunday and Monday. We're going to roll forward into Tuesday. Our card for the day is... Oh, okay, this is interesting. I did notice there was a couple of upside down cards, and you know I love an upside down card. I am reading it upside down today. Trust your intuition, good one. The shape-shifting clouds, but it's upside down. So this is telling us that we have already transformed. You're trying to shift and transform something that has already shifted and transformed. You are trying to do something that's already happening, that's already in flow, that's already moving, that's already kind of done. You're just not seeing it. This is, if it was this way around, I would say things are shape-shifting, things are transforming, things are moving, but they're not. They actually have shifted already. They don't need to. Or there's a pause in the transformation. There's a pause, and it's giving you a chance to maybe gain a bit of perspective to see the big picture. Does that sound good? This is great. I love this. It's giving us permission to just keep doing the thing. It's giving us permission to know that we aren't the past person anymore. Stop feeling like you are trapped in the past, because you're not. Don't allow yourself to fall into that trap, because the transformation has already happened. The transformation has already taken place. You are already within that shapeshift, that transformation. You are already excellent. We love that. You are already transforming and shapeshifting, and there's no point worrying or thinking about the past, because it's so far gone now. Like, it is already so far gone. It is already so far behind us. It is already that far removed from our reality and our truth and our now. What the fuck is the point of looking at it and thinking about it? Seriously. I don't know how many times I can talk about letting the past go. Like, we need to give ourselves permission and give ourselves the chance to just be past it, because it's already past. Like, it's already gone. You're the only one holding on to it. You are the only one that is holding on to the past. No one else. Well, that's a lie. Other people too, but like, they hold, like, by holding on to that past, you are holding on to it. So don't let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Right? Good. Don't worry. We have all just been personally attacked and victimized by this card and by this reading. This is amazing. This is like, listen to yourself. Follow your strengths. Just do you, because you're already in the future that you're trying to create. Like, you're already here. You're already there. Stop feeling like you're in the past, because you're not. The past is past. You're now in the future. Live in it, right? I would say for this card, let's go bold, let's go malachite, let's go moldavite, let's go, yeah, exactly. Don't ever, the Sagittarius is always don't shoot the messenger. Don't you ever shoot us. We are here for a reason, and it may be to embarrass ourselves by spitting out a whole lot of stuff. Absolutely. It's absolutely. Now, that's a really great metaphor. Someone mentioned the chrysalis being a butterfly, and there is an amazing thing with the butterfly. It has to go to mush like 2, 3, 4 times before it becomes a butterfly, before it becomes a fully formed butterfly. It goes, oh, I'm going to try and form a butterfly. And then it goes, no, it goes to mush. Tries again, goes to mush. Tries again, goes to mush. So if you are feeling a bit mushy, if you are feeling a bit dark and trapped, it's because you are not quite ready, but you are already in that transformation. You're not a caterpillar anymore. You are nearly at the butterfly stage. You're already in that phase, okay? Past recent or past being? I don't understand what that question. To be honest, I don't quite understand that question, Shannon. Sorry. Yeah, definitely trust your intuition. Definitely. But yeah, think bold, dark green crystal energy, because it's masculine, it's forward moving, it's like, it's just trudging through. Pyrite would actually be another good option. But nephrite jade, malachite, green aventurine, emerald, moldavite, great ones to be working with. Bloodstone as well. We'll return back there as well. Maybe message me later. It might make sense later. Okay, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. This is good. This is good, everyone. Tuesday is the day before the new moon. It's all falling into place. Now, the next card is Wednesday, which is the new moon, which is going to be the next launching pad, right? So our card for the new moon . I don't need to say anything, but I will, because I can't help myself, and it's what I'm here to do. The Dragonfly Emergence. The dragonfly is one of our fabulous representations of transformation. It is one of the best signs of transformation because it represents transforming into adaptability, into a predator, into up, down, left, right, backwards and forwards, into the ability to go and be exactly where we need to be, to always be in our strength, to be able to move quickly, to be able to shift things that we want to be able to always be where we need to be, and to really have the ability to move at a pace that is within ourselves. This is an amazing sign of also, like, you have to be born in water. You've got to start in the water. Excuse me, in the emotion, in the crap, in the quagmire, as it were. Then you're born, and it's like, bam, let's move, let's do the thing, let's get into it, and let's follow ourselves, right? Following our strength, seeing the big picture, knowing that we have already transformed. Like, from the new moon, all of our friends are coming back into forward motion. Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto. Like, from pretty much the 6th, I think is the first one, and then the next two go bam, bam, and then Mercury comes out of retrograde. So the next couple of weeks, things are going to pick up momentum. Things are going to pick up speed. Things are going to start moving forward, and this is really, really exciting. I love her. Like, look at her coming out of the water like, fuck yeah, you're in trouble now. I got you. So good. So good. I would say crystal-wise, good citrine energy. I would say, for me, it's gut. Like, it's yellow, it's gut energy. So like sunstone, topaz, citrine, golden healer quartz, good energy that's going to get you into your gut and following gut decisions. Heliodor, Libyan desert glass, tiger eye, golden fluorite, blah, 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 yellow. Right? Yellow, gold, all of those crystals in that color spectrum, even goldy yellow. So like serpentine, stick-tight serpentine, honey calcite, boom, lemon calcite. It really doesn't matter what it is, what you like, what you have in your collection. If it's yellow, can work with it on the new moon. Also labradorite, because it's the new moon crystal, right? It's going to tap into your awesomeness. It's going to help you to shift forward. We're also getting lotus energy, so go for like damburite, selenite, high vibe, angel aura quartz, stuff that's going to shift your view of yourself in the world. I'm excited. Okay, that's Wednesday, that's the new moon. We're going to keep rolling forward, kids. We're going to keep rolling forward. Oh, listen, if you don't love labradorite, I'm sorry, you have to leave. Like, either you sit and listen and understand that labradorite is my favorite stone and the best stone of all, and you've got to love it too, or you get out of my house. All right? Labradorite is like, I mean, come on. Come on. This is a labradorite stan account, okay? Black moonstone would be great, actually. Nice one. It's the facts here. I'm just spitting facts. This is the truth. This is my truth. This is my house, and this is how it is. All right, let's roll forward into Thursday. This is great. Like, this is great, right? This is us. We're in charge of this. We got this. We are speaking our truth. We are spitting our truth. We are activating our own life. With this new moon, we are creating balance in our life, right? This is a new moon in Libra. So we are really transforming our life. We are transforming whilst Jupiter is coming out of retrograde. So we are allowing ourselves to transform and expand and grow after months and months and months of really slow, frustrating movement. Does this make sense, everyone? Like, we are going to really start to feel capable. We're going to start to feel within ourselves. We're going to start to really feel like we can really like do it, even though things have been frustrating. We've got this, and we can say what we want, do what we want, speak to the world, and it will happen and come to us. This is our vibe. If you have air in your chart, this is a great time to tap into it and work with it. This is a great time to think expansively, think about how you can rebalance your life where it hasn't been in balance before. This is a great time to think creatively, to get creative things up and running. This is a great time to sort of indulge. Libra does like to indulge in their own way, so this is a really great time to think, what do I want? What's good for me? What's going to help my life? Things have been hard, things have been like trudging in the mud, things have been really slow moving, and now as things are picking up speed and momentum and pace, it's up to us to dictate the direction and not to lose control. Does that make sense? Especially like for myself, as someone that is heavily influenced by Jupiter, being a Sagittarian, I am highly influenced by Jupiter and its energy, and there is the tendency to excess. There is the tendency to go too far, and there is the tendency to allow the momentum to take you and like chew you up and spit you out. Does that make sense? So don't allow yourself to not be in control. Like the dragonfly is really telling us that we are the ones in control here. We are the ones that need to be, as I said, dictating and saying, this is where I'm going and why. This is why I'm not doing that anymore, and I'm using this momentum. I'm making hay while the sun shines, and I'm really saying, this is why I want what I want. With this new moon, with this Jupiter coming out of retrograde, with this energy shifting, bigger, right? Think bigger, think better, think for you, and allow yourself to be in control. Does that make sense, everyone? This is where we want to work with our powerful blue throat truth stones. So obviously we want Aquamarine, we want Larimar, we want Amazonite, we want Lapis, blue apatite. It doesn't matter what range of blue it is. All of those blue energies are really going to help us. Turquoise can help us with spiritual truth. I would also recommend blue lace agate, blue chalcedony. I would recommend angelite and celestite. Yeah, this is very much, it's time for us to sort of stand up for where things haven't been okay as well. Like you can say, this is not right, this is not good enough, this has to change, right? Aqua Aura, definitely. Anything in that blue. Chrysocolla is going to be great. There's a million of them. But think throat chakra, think communication, think clear, bold truth. Yeah, Lapis feels really good as well. Lapis feels really good too. Aquamarine, I said earlier, is going to really give you clarity, really help with clarity. It could also be really helpful to start saying out loud and really start a new mantra, start a new, yes, definitely quantum, start a new, thing that you're putting out to the universe and saying, this is what I need right now. This is the direction that I need to go. This has all fallen to shit, and I need you to help me with this, and this, please and thank you. We are allowed to be very specific about what we want and what we don't want. Definitely Tanzanite, of course. Absolutely anything in that blue spectrum. But yeah, this new moon and Jupiter coming out of things is really great for us to be shifting forward positively. The next thing that comes out of retrograde is Saturn, and that means things are going to be really... that's when things will really start shifting, especially if things have been sort of up in the air with, say, bank accounts and businesses and more work-related stuff over the next sort of couple of weeks are really going to see some shifts because Jupiter and Saturn are heavily influencing those couple of things, and then Mercury retrograde kind of exacerbates stuff around work. I hope this makes sense, everyone. Yes, it is. It's a new moon week. It's retrograde fucking season, and they're all coming out, the energy is hectic. If you expected it to be a calm reading, just because the deck is Earth Magic, you came to the wrong place. I love it. I love it. This is great. This is what we need. This is what we need. Right? The world is what it is at the moment, and we need to be... All right, next up. Next up, our card for Friday. Shit. What did I say? Oh yeah. Thrive in the chaos. Chaos and order. It's always around us. Find your order in the chaos. This is our Friday card. Stuff's coming out. Jupiter has just come out of retrograde. Things are going to go whoosh. There is going to be a lot of, as I said, like people taking the momentum and running it in the wrong way. But this is stuff that needs to come up and out. This is stuff that has been bubbling away and waiting patiently, impatiently for months and months and months. This is stuff that needs to come up and out. This is stuff that needs to happen. This is stuff like Gladys being forced to resign. This is stuff that has been building up, and it's going to come up and out, and there is going to be a need to protect and shield ourselves from this chaos. There is going to be a need to really take care of your own energy and look after yourself, and don't bite into the madness. Don't jump into the chaos. Don't let yourself be baited by others' negativity. Amanda, sorry, I don't do personal readings on my weekly oracle readings. This is all for the collective. I pull one card for every day of the week. You've joined in right at the end, so if you want to watch back from the start, feel free once I finish, and maybe you'll get the guidance you need. Otherwise, feel free to book in a reading for a personal reading. Yeah, definitely. Like, this energy has been building up. We have been building up to this literal volcano, and it is important to harness the volcano. It is important to listen to the fire within. It is okay to be emotional, to be passionate, and to have all of this energy. But if you don't harness it and use it in the right way, it will be explosive and it will be destructive, right? If we allow ourselves to harness that power, let it out in the right way, use it and focus it and direct it correctly. The power. The power within us is amazing. I love volcanic energy. I am half Sicilian. I am very deeply connected to volcanic energy. It guides me in ways that are very, very personal, and it helps us to see that it's okay, as I said, to bubble and boil, and it's up to us to let it out in the right way. And also, if things come out, and if you are provoked, and if you are forced to say something, drop a bomb, it's okay. When volcanoes erupt, and when they destroy things, the magma, the lava flow, all of that turns into the most nutrient-rich, mineral-rich soil that we can grow stuff on, and stuff grows really quickly. So if you are forced to be explosive, if it does have to come out, know that when the dust settles, we can actually start again, and it will grow quite quickly. Does that make sense, everyone? Volcano energy is not to be scared of. It's not something to be scared of. It's something to be respected. It's something to be, it's part of this planet that we live on, right? It's all part of it. Yeah, exactly. Ooze. Let it flow. Let it just, don't let the lava control you. Okay. Our Saturday card. Oh, crystals. Obsidian. Any flavor of obsidian is going to be helpful. But I would also then work with calming crystals. So think lepidolite, think angelite and celestite, think blue lace agate, think nice soft amethyst, girasol rose quartz, soft calming crystals, loving crystals. Pink tourmaline could be really, really nice. Don't fight fire with fire. Go with the opposite energy. so you don't jump into it. Does that make sense, everyone? All right, our final card of the week, our Saturday card. Oh, can I say praise all that is good? Yeah, anything that you have that helps you calm, Haley. This is like a reward. This is, we have come from the depths. We have come from the depths of the ocean, from the depths of hell. And we've come out and we have now been able to breach the surface. We can take a big, deep breath again. So good. So good. And equally as powerful, like, whales are deeply powerful. We need to respect them. They are a great messenger of being able to be the masters of the ocean, right? They have harnessed the space that they are in, right? They are able to cover long distances, go to the deepest depths. They are really incredible, but they breathe air, right? They are still mammals, so they still have a connection to like living in the emotions, but it doesn't dictate. Like, they thrive in it, but they're still able to think. They're still able to be clear with their mind, with their thoughts, with the element of air and wind is still a strong connection to them. This is coming out of the emotional depths, really coming out of the emotional depths, and starting to see some light and some positivity forward. Think about ocean jasper, think about Larimer, Aquamarine, these powerful oceanic crystals that connect us to the flow of that energy. Caribbean blue calcite again, blue opal if you have any. I would also say this would actually be a really great time to work with strong heart transformation energies like morganite, kunzite, and yeah, morganite, kunzite, cobalt and calcite, really strong high vibration heart, higher heart sort of energies. Orca jasper, yep, if that's a thing, for sure. Ocean jasper, we always love. But yeah, this is transformation in many, many ways. And when Jupiter comes out of retrograde, like, Jupiter's energy is so like a big breath of fresh air, like a big transformational shift. So I think everyone's really going to feel with this new moon a lot of energy shifting and transforming, and it's going to be different for everyone. Remember, everyone's going to be hit differently, everyone's going to be affected differently. So just think about your life, think about what's going on and how this makes sense to you. All right, our final card, our overview card for the week. Well, that's not a surprise, is it? We are transforming our DNA. We are transforming karma. We are shifting and moving past stuff that is bigger than ourselves. So this is why it's hard. This is why it's heavy. This is why it's difficult, because it's not just your own shit that you're healing and moving forward. You're doing stuff for your parents and your grandparents and those that have come before you. You're doing stuff for your children, your grandchildren, and those that come after you. We are doing stuff to change the world. And it may just be your world, or it may be the whole world, but this is big. And as I said, the transformation is happening within you. So the transformation that happens within you is then represented and shown without or outside of you. Does that make sense? This is beautiful. This is so... this is like giving us permission to like be frustrated with this. This is giving us permission to be exhausted and exasperated. Like this is giving us permission to say, oh, but it's also saying, this is why you're here. You're here to make this transformation. You are here because you are stronger than those that came before you. You are here to make these changes and make these shifts. It is up to you to do that. And whatever it is that you're doing in your life, you will be doing it in some way, shape, or form. This is a time to think about how you're leveling up in your life, how you are upgrading, how you are stepping up, how you are moving forward, how you are growing and evolving. This is a great time to give thanks and be compassionate and forgive and let go those that have come before you, that have made this hard, that have brought this difficulty on. Thank and forgive and let go of the decisions that you made in the past, your past self, and all of that energy that you are holding on to that has been a part of this as well. But it comes from not knowing any better. It comes from being taught what you were taught. Now you know better. Now you're educated. Now you're smarter. We can upgrade and level up. Does that make sense, everyone? Herkimer Diamond's great. Larimar, because it helps us with past life stuff. Lapis helps us with past life stuff. There was something, Mookite, please and thank you. Stick-tight Serpentine or Atlantisite, and even Kyanite. Blue Kyanite's really, really good for that sort of work as well. So think about what you're letting go of, what you're healing for your family, for the past, for your past self, but also think this is a great time to really this week work with compassion in action, your higher heart chakra. Think Morganite, think Kunzite, think Sugilite, think pink tourmaline. You can also work with Prasiolite, Chrysoprase, green apophyllite, hiddenite, watermelon tourmaline. There's quite a few really quite beautiful high vibration compassion crystals that are great for us to work with. Super 7, Quantum Quattro, Auralite 23, also really beneficial as well. Ahawite, if you've ever heard of it or worked with it, get it out and work with it this week. But know that this week, and also labradorite being the new moonstone for the week, you are transforming, you are changing, you are shifting, you are making things better. We all are. It's up to us to do the thing. It's up to us to know and trust that we are unfuckwithable no matter what's happening in our life. And it's up to us to make the steps, make the changes, make the choices, and to know that we are right on our path. It's up to us to trust ourselves, to feel that trust in what we're doing, to gain that trust with ourselves as well. It's exciting. It may be challenging. It may be difficult, but it's nothing you can't handle. It's nothing you can't deal with, and it's nothing that is not impossible. Think new, think change, think better, think future. And take care of yourselves. I hope that was helpful. If you jumped in late, feel free to watch it back from the beginning. I will be sharing it to my Facebook wall, to my Instagram, IGTV, and of course to my YouTube. So feel free to share it to your friends, tag them, share it to your stories if you want to let other people know what's going on, and maybe it'll help them too. Take care of yourselves, look after yourselves, enjoy the rest of the weekend, and really work with the energy this week. Don't fight against it. Namaste, everyone. Stay safe and stay sane. Peace out and so much love. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next week.